My hair is not combed. I am not showing my face. Anyhow, I got definite clarity, and I will try to put one of the videos that I saw that explains what happened with the clip regarding Obama, Mr. and Mrs. Obama. The intern. Okay, I had to clean up space. So as I was saying, so here it is. Okay, so the intern. So let me back up. Do you know how you are watching videos, and then as you're watching a video, when it finishes, for the most part, most platforms, another video just immediately starts right after. That happens to all of us. Okay, so this intern, and let me make this clear. That intern, I'm saying that again. Another video started, and he or she did not did not make a video of President Obama and the other people in the video in those animal suits. That intern did not. Okay? That just came up as it always does when you're watching videos. The mistake on the intern's part hopefully was not intentional, was that he or she did not erase that video. This intern was using this screen recorder. I have a screen recorder where I screen record different videos, and that's how I get to save them. And the same thing happened to me the other day. I was screen recording a video, and another video came up, and I'm not sure if I deleted the portions of the video. I remember going and trying to, at least I think I did. It doesn't matter. I'm just trying to give you some info, some technical info on this. And this is in by no means am I someone who worships President Donald Trump. I worship only one being, and his name is God, Jesus, okay? And so, but I will back for people who I believe is not in the wrong, okay? And so that's that situation. So that intern hopefully did not intentionally not delete that portion. Hopefully that was an oversight. So basically, whoever actually made that, right, that video of President Obama and his wife and the others in those suits, they're the ones who are wrong, okay? Because as much as I'm not into the Obamas, I'm definitely not into Mondami and all these people, because anyone who's against the God I'm not into. But I am not someone who promotes making fun of people. That is not something nice. I grew up with people making fun of me about different things, being too light and this and that, da 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 da. I don't find that it's funny when we make fun of people because it hurts, okay? So, and then obviously as an African American, anyone talking about monkeys relating it to us is definitely not something that I like, whether it's in Black History Month or any other time of the year, right? So now, what about in Minnesota during the protest, a white woman is breaking on an ICE agent who happens to be Black, and she calls him a nigger. So where's the outrage on that? There's no outrage on that, right? There's because some of you dislike ICE, so you're not going to have an outrage on a white woman calling an ICE agent a nigger. I can't stand that word nigger. Anytime I hear a Black person saying, yo, what's up, nigga? That thing just disturbs my heart. But yet, people want to call it out when they want to use it conveniently to say someone's wrong about something. The word nigger is wrong no matter what. Using monkey, something God created. God created monkeys because he did not create it to speak against Black people. For that to have even been twisted all these decades is terrible. So I'm going like on a little rant because it even takes me back to my children were younger. When I would go to the Bronx Zoo, I wanted to buy them a monkey, the stuffed teddy bears. You know what my mind automatically said? Don't buy it because people gonna be like saying something like you got a monkey for your children. These are the things that the enemy does to just disrupt and just change things that was never meant to go in that way. It's just absolutely terrible. I'm going to try to post, maybe I'll have to screen record myself, this great video this man made regarding this whole thing. He's the one that allowed me to see what actually happened because I wanted clarity myself, Donald Trump, President Trump, did not, once again, that did not come from him. He should not apologize for something he didn't do, okay, whatsoever. The only thing maybe, and I'm not saying that he should, I'm just talking off the cuff right now, maybe he should say, I wish that my intern had seen that before posting that, and for that, if it upset, for it upsetting people, I'm sorry that happened, okay? But he doesn't need to apologize in a way that he did it. Come on now. Come on. I was just talking to someone at a dance school, and she was saying how this teenage kid, lied on her and told the parent that she called her fat. She never did. The kid had jumped on someone, and the teacher said, come off the child because you're going to be too heavy on the child. She did not call the child heavy, fat. And then, so the director of the dance school wanted the teacher to apologize to the parent, saying that she called the child fat. People, come on. We need to start thinking logically. My Pastor James Vincent, said that these are distractions, okay? And that we are taking the bait. We have been, me included. I'm not sitting here not saying, me included, taking the bait. Even me always having to come on and say something. Like, I know God has raised people to say stuff, but sometimes even me, we have to know when to be quiet. I'm trying to learn when to be quiet, but he's not. I know me and I know what he's called me to do. I am someone that he's called to speak, but I know sometimes I need to know when to not speak and how I deliver it, because I could be very passionate and stuff like that. Yeah. But so come on, people. Can we somehow just love on one another? I love my friend. I'm not going to shout her name out here. We work together, homeschool and stuff. And she responded to something I wrote. This is the first time she responded. But we were able to speak with love and kindness, yet still stand on where we believe. Because we both don't want to get into this tit for tat. And we don't want to make ourselves become enemies of one another. Because that's what Satan does. And so we keep falling for this bait. I'm not trying to have arguments with people. I don't mind having a discussion, because I think that's important for you to say, this is why, Caroline, I believe that President Trump, the Republican Party, and I should be able to say, this is what I believe. And it would be nice if we can come to some points to agree on one another, but mainly if we could just come to believe what God says.